we're looking towards Sierra Quebrilla in the background there, and we've got 4 furrows here, 4 raised beds, and on each raised bed there are 2 lines of lavender, each line planted 80 centimeters apart, and between lines about 60 centimeters, and the plants are planted alternatively in a sort of zigzag fashion, not paired up, so that hopefully when they grow and fill out, they'll fill out the line in a more even way without competing too much for space. And so this is one parcel. This is the upper parcel that's got its own main pipe at the top, a wider pipe. This is the pipe then coming down here. This is a 50 centimeter tube with another valve here to be able to control each area separately, and a valve to let the air out there. And then this area we've got about 3/4 of it sowed with the Helichrysum italicum as opposed to the Lavender angustifolia. And these some of these are more mature plants that I bought from the nursery in Tolox that were already in a pot of 10, so they're pretty sturdy, they should be fine. And then we've got little plants here that have been in small modular trays that we've opened a hole and put some peat and sand in around them, some fertilized peat, well wetted, so that hopefully they get a good start. And these are at a smaller distance, these are a shorter distance. There's about 60 centimeters between each of these plants, because they probably aren't going to grow to be quite as big as the lavender at the end of the day. And then where we didn't have enough Helichrysum to complete this, but that wasn't a problem because we still had quite a lot of our own homegrown lavender that we've had growing since springtime. This is now the 31st of October 2014, and since March we've had these plants from cuttings. And then where we've also gone to the local nursery is to buy these smaller lavender cuttings, Lavandula angustifolia. We'll see how they take. They had a good little root ball, a few centimeters deep, but they're quite small, so we'll just keep our fingers crossed that they don't succumb to the elements. And each one has got its individual dripper. It's a bit belts and braces, but it means the water, you don't use so much water sprinkling it around, and it can fall more directly on each plant. And there's Rafa, who is opening the last holes. Hola, Rafa!
Hola!
He's opening the last holes on the shortest lavender line here. So, hopefully the beginning of an exciting new era for the farm.